What up, y'all? So, like I said before, big shout out to Love Who for inspiring me to make my own tier list because that's a pretty good idea. You know what I'm saying? And I reacted to some of his, and I might as well just make my own. Um, Also, make sure you got check below, have information on regarding like if you're interested in my online fitness coaching services, you can check below. Um, I have a link to the intake form you fill out to let me know more about you, and also you can there's a calendar link that lets you set up your own consultation with me. Um, it's completely free, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, also I got a lot to announce. But anyway, also I want y'all to check out the preview for my other channel where I talk about. Well, I'm kind of gonna be talking about haters on there and stuff like that, but I'm also just gonna be talking about various topics that interest me. I think I'm gonna set it up like Motivation Monday. That's where I'm gonna be talking about haters and how to deal with haters and things that go along that nature. Probably gonna inspire people. Wednesday, I might do Reaction Wednesday, and Friday, I might just do Freestyle Friday, where I just talk about like maybe current events or any type of philosophical topic. That's kind of where the schedule gonna look like, give or take. I'm not necessarily exactly, but yeah, check out the preview. Yeah, welcome back. So, anyways, let's talk about. Um, so you see, got the tier list right here. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna talk about types. Most likely to be rich. So this is just for fun. It doesn't mean like if you get like a real low score, it doesn't mean that you can't be rich. I'm just talking about as far as some types are just a little more inclined to be rich. Some might care more about being rich or tend to care more about being rich. Let me make sure this is in. Oh, oh, my mic. I guess my mic wasn't in. But can y'all hear me better? Okay. Some types are a little more, a little less inclined to do things that will make them rich. I think it's just really any type can be rich, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? But this is just kind of for fun and based on. This is going to tell you a little bit about the nature of types, certain types. It's about just me talking about this. You know, just think about why I'm saying it. Not really, doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's get to it. Let's see. Okay. Oops. Oh, let me fix something. No. Okay. Okay. Guess that works. Yeah, come on. Okay. So of course we got the S tier. That's the GOAT tier. That at down. That's hot to cold. Cold is bad. Cold is like the people that not gonna be rich. Or S is who I think it's kind of my opinion, just based on nature type. Starting off, ENFJs. I think ENFJs are capable of being pretty rich people. Um, they can be quite ambitious with the NI, and I can give them a lot of ambition, a lot of motivation. And that's what NI is probably one of the things that it's really good at is giving motivation to the person and be self motivated and things like that. But I don't think it's the only function that can help people with self motivation. But yeah, I say they can go pretty high, but not the high. So I'll say A tier. I think ENFJ would be A tier as far as being able to make money. Um, so ENFPs can have a good work ethic. I think when they develop their SI, they have really good work ethic. They can be really consistent and things like that. For them, I think they can make a lot of money, but not necessarily top. They can go either C or B, I think. Maybe B tier. I might change my mind later, but let's just say B tier. Um, ENTJs, I'll be honest with you, they might be one of the type that is the most likely to make the most money. ENTJs are like bulldozers, you know what I'm saying? As far as their goals, they tend to be most money focused too, out of all 16 types, and they could be the best at making money. So they're just gonna go S tier right off the bat. Um, Now ENTPs, I say they get impressed. They don't really take a lot of things seriously. Um, I mean, they're naturally funny, but they don't necessarily take a lot of things seriously. But if they're mature and they take things seriously, they can make quite a lot of money. Mainly because they are great at seeing within you. They can be really good at seeing opportunities that most people wouldn't see and would miss as far as how to make a lot of money. They wouldn't miss them. They would see every opportunity. Um, so they can go pretty high. I think they go maybe S tier, A S. Let's go. Man, that's hard. I'm either want to say S or H. I might change my mind later. Let's just say A right now. But they can be pretty up there, pretty much pretty high up there. ESFJ, um, it's kind of hard to say. They kind of go down the middle, I think. Like they can make a lot of money, but I don't think they necessarily always want a lot of money. Um, but they got tertiary and tertiary and can probably get them similar ability to the ENTP. But I say C. It just depends with them. It kind of go either way, I think. ESFP, so they're not the best at long term planning, but they somehow find ways to make things work. So long term planning helps a lot with making money. Um, I guess they can have poor money management skills in some cases, kind of impulsive, but they still survive. Sometimes they can be too content with little. So if they widen their perspective a little bit and think bigger, they probably make a lot of money. But sometimes they can be too content with working. I've known some ESFPs that are super talented, but they'd be like way too content with working like a mediocre job or something like that, where they could do a lot more. They don't really realize their own potential because low end can make SCPs bad at realizing their own potential in some cases. But I'll put them at like D. They got potential, but they don't really always see their own potential. ESTJ go pretty high. They're most likely to be a manager. They like the most common manager types. Kind of like the ENTJ. They can make a lot. It's kind of go either way with them. They're real responsible and stuff like that, so that can help them as far as making money. They probably have really good money management skills, and they go B A. It's hard to really say. I say A for right now. Might go B tier later. Also, they're hands on. They work hard. You know what I'm saying? ECP. Okay, they don't get enough credit for this. People don't talk about this enough, but ESTPs are often rich. They often make a lot of money. I think, well, they one of the types that tend to make the most money out of all the types. The reason for this is because they don't spend a lot of time sitting around thinking about ways to do things. They rather just go try it. And one of the fastest ways to learn or figure things out is to just do things. They are excellent at it. They don't waste a lot of time. They action oriented. They can work extremely hard too. And a lot of times they do tend to have. They are also kind of likely to be scam artists, which is kind of funny. But it's like a temptation I think ESTPs have to be a scam artist. But they are up there S tier. People don't get them enough credit. A lot of times people see a rich ESTP, they'll try to say he's an ENTJ or something. Prime example, Andrew Tate. They're always trying to say Andrew Tate's an ENTJ. We know he's an ESTP. Who else? Donald Trump. They keep trying to say he's an intuitive, but he's not. He's a censor. His bluntness and all that. And he's a realist, you know. Oh, man, I got some. But anyway, INFJ. I think INFJ got a lot of potential to make money, but they don't always apply themselves. They kind of not as action oriented, but they have potential. I don't think they'll go lowest, but they can struggle. So it's a tough one. I'm say probably no. I'm gonna go D. I think. No, they have a lot of vision too, which can help them. But their problem is they wouldn't take enough action. I don't think. Now maybe they can go C. I'm gonna think about that. I might put it up higher. I'm gonna do like a last revision of them. But it's like a hit or miss really with INFJs, I think. INFP, they could be easily discouraged sometimes, I think. But if they are inspired, they can definitely make a lot of money. I put them at E tier. Yeah. Because they could, they dreamers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. They could go high potentially, but we'll see. INTJ, they can go pretty high. They probably got really good money management skills, really good long term planners. That's what's very important for making a lot of money. In my opinion, they go probably B. Nah, A. They go A tier. Really good money management skills with that TE and potentially S, maybe S tier. What I think about that. INTP, biggest procrastinators in Myers-Briggs. They might go ahead to go F tier. They have a lot of potential, but they tend to be real big procrastinators. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now they can get over. There's some INTP that they've gotten over that procrastination. Not every INTP is a procrastinator. Like a great example of a INTP that makes a lot of money is Billy Carson. And from what I heard, he's always been a go getter, but he grew up in a situation where he had to learn how to be a go getter and make money. So that just shows Billy Carson is probably real obvious INTP. That just shows, it can kind of be hit or miss with them. But I do know a lot of INTP do struggle with making money. ISFJs could be content with making what they make. They don't necessarily even want to be rich. I'm not saying all of them, but it can be a little hit or miss. But they don't tend to make a ton of money. So I'm putting them at D. Because they don't really, I don't know if they care as much. They kind of be content with where, ISFPs are easily discouraged, kind of like INFPs. However, if they are inspired, they would do it. You know what I'm saying? I say they maybe go INFP and E tier. They can struggle with making a lot of money just simply because they'll be easily discouraged and things like that. Hard to keep themselves motivated with that FI. But if they are, both of those types, if they do get inspired, they will be trailblazers. They'd be really good. ICJ, pretty good money management skills. They're one of the best at managing money, I think. They might be the best money managers and responsible spending money and stuff like that. I think they might go S, either S or A. I'll say S, yeah, S too. My type hit or miss because we might not care about making a lot of money. I think we're realists. I personally don't care about making I'm gonna try to make as much money as I can, but I'm not like a greedy person. So, but I think we can make a lot of money just off our skills. If you have a skill that makes a lot of money, so we can either go C or B. I'll say B. Yeah, we'll probably go B tier. Um, I'm gonna just think about this because I was thinking about revising some of them, but I think this is a pretty good list. INTP, yeah, they kind of do got to take that last spot. Really, I'm like, I got to charge my light. But anyways, I think ISFP can go down to F2. You know what I'm saying? Really, yeah. Now that's about right. This is a decent list. But yeah, okay. That's what we do right now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.